forward. Well, them forward up, not all of them. She's selective now because she
Yeah,
get.
the thing I turn up saying
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
so
just
you
jump
can't,
on
yeah.
jump on everybody bandwagon.
So at this point, now, Yanique, me know you like the dancehall scene.
Yes, I do.
From we're gonna say people if they don't know for a party from way back.
Lord
Something called Pink and White.
2004.
way back. All right, let's call it 5 years and so. Pink and White, right? So that was your first start in the dancehall world from that event, or what was?
No, actually.
Promotion wise.
Promotion-wise, yes. Yes. I started Pink and White a few years after my husband died.
Right.
And I just wanted to carry on his legacy, just something that people could remember him by. So that was the whole reason for me doing Pink and White, was mostly a tribute to him.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
All right. So she's not new to dancehall people. Every song, she at one point used to dance.
Yes.
I don't know if you still do
I
them.
still do.
So
I think that's what get me a lot of my hosting
Okay.
kind of little
Because you can
gigs.
move?
Because I know for move.
All right. And so at this point now, right? You're not gonna run and jump on nobody. You're not gonna do all of them something, right? You need that.
I've graduated,
So as the woman, so you upgrade.
My upgrade.
Yeah, upgrade. You're not do that something.
No.
You're not go on your knee them no more. You're not mop the floor them again.
No. And then mopping the floor and knee and all of that stuff, that would be in the privacy of my home
Gotcha.
with my significant other.
All right, see it there now.
Right there.
All right, so far in the whole dancehall, this business here, what is the one thing you can say started? What would be the one thing you say you just know about dancehall? You just say, I just dance a lot.
In the sense, like for me,
Yeah, for you.
well, I think for those who know me and know me when I just, or knew me when I just moved to Orlando, it started off with me entering the dancehall queen competition.
Right, okay.
And I won that 2 years in a row. And like when I met my husband, he didn't really want me to do too much of that, which I was young. I didn't really understand why, like, you met me like this, why you want to change me kind of vibe. But now, being a little bit more mature, you kind of understand. And I think that's what started me, is my love for dancing and just the culture, the music.
For the
So
music.
yeah.
Yeah. So as me say, so if somebody was to forward into the business right now as a promoter, or they want to be a host. But let's start with the promotion part. If they want to be a promoter, what one advice would you give them right now?
Definitely do your research, because you need to know the back part. The back part of putting on an event, it is not easy. It can be very stressful on your pockets and mentally. And you have to understand that you have to make the time to promote. You can't decide, hey, I'm just gonna promote here. If you're trying to make your event a success, you have to be everywhere. It can't just be like one place, so.
Right. So in the past, there was flyers given away. You had to physically go out and put a flyer in somebody's car, somebody's hand.
Jeez.
Now the social media forwarding now, and people don't really have left them yard anymore.
That is
Then
true.
just go online, and if you have 5 million shares, they say, hey, can you share for me? And they do it that way, they know. Would you say that's beneficial or hurting?
I think it's beneficial in some sense, because it's easier and it still get the job done. And a majority of the world now is on social media.
Okay.
It's bad in the sense that, people like to see faces, people like to interact. And if they see you or met you before and say, hey, it's kind of like she's a nice girl. I'm like her vibe. I'm gonna see her in a person, and she just vibes. So I feel like our party is gonna bring that kind of vibe. I think it's always good to be there in person. So
do you feel it's do you feel like you have to go? Is it a must? Does people have to go dance to promote a dance?
you
say, so far you say yes. But I'm saying, you have to go to everybody party, so they have 10 party now for the month. You have to go all 10?
Well, things do happen where you're not able to make it to everybody's party, but I feel like you have to show support to gain support.
Show support against support.
Yes.
When do you can stop? Go people party.
Lord Jesus, hey, let me tell you, so what's going on the promotion world? It's hard because, if you do a party right now and you're supporting everybody party to get that support back, like when your parties pass, a lot of time people get mentally and physically drained from them always having to go to parties and spending because it costs. For you to go out to everybody's party, it costs because you gotta buy liquor, outfit, all the above, whatever. But I think at some point after your event has passed, I feel like people do need that time to recuperate, just time to just gather their thoughts and relax because it's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah. But I agree, yeah. And so I would say that the one time probably you would have said the next party we keep. So your party is on the 1st, next party is the following week. You're gonna miss the next party.
Not necessarily. It
Okay.
depends. I think it just really depends on how mentally and physically drained you are. And even then, like I've seen myself push myself just to show support because it's somebody that always support me. So I think it really depends on if those people like truly support you.
Support you.
Yeah.
And how long does a promoter have to stay in our dance? Like the dance start 9 o'clock and it done 5 o'clock a morning.
I don't think it really matters how long a person stay in the party. People just want to see, hey, say him come and him buy a buckle and him drink and him make.
So them wash the pocket. Them wash the pocket them.
Them a watch the pocket and them a watch it hard.
Yeah.
Like them put money in a people's pocket, but still, But I understand because I'm a promoter.
Right.
I see somebody come and not really support your thing. So it's kind of two-sided. You being on the patron side, you're like, damn, I don't really have the money, but I gotta just buy one cup and then the promoter man like, you really come on party, come buy one cup and you go on next month party, go buy a whole buckle, So
Stop it!
yeah, the truth. I can only be honest because we're all human beings.
Yeah. No, you're talking
we have
the
our
truth
fair
right
share of emotions.
Me overstand what you say. And that is would you say that's everybody have the idea? Or would you say that's a rookie promoter with that mentality? Like in the business long time, right? So if somebody come at your party now and buy a drink, and you see him last night, three champagne, all of this on him table, and come at your party and him buy a drink. Would you just be happy that they was there, or you are gonna watch? We are gonna talk. All
right,
would you feel that way about that?
When I was younger, I would have been like, how you gonna come? Why you couldn't just buy one buckle yesterday and come buy a next buckle today? But the older you get more mature. You've been through a lot of stuff in life, so you understand that today may be a good day for you, tomorrow may not. And you might say, hey, some money's supposed to roll in, the money never roll in, so you can't get for floss, or you want floss, so you have to just stick with a little one cup and catch in a one can. I kind of want everybody to say I drink out of one little one cup, but hey, I understand now. Now I understand. Before, you couldn't tell me nothing.
You couldn't tell you nothing.
Couldn't tell me nothing.
So how big is the Yanique entourage now?
Lord Jesus,
What is
I wouldn't really say entourage. I just have, really good friends. And even if it's not like close friends, but like dancehall friends, I have people that support me and just love being around me because of my vibe,
Right.
I get a lot of support. So sometimes when I go out, you may see me with a whole bunch of people around. But it's the vibe. You have to have a pure heart. When you're out clean, you can't deny it. You just can't.
So, Yanique is saying our entourage is 30 people. She's half of the club.
Oh, God.
So if you book her, you don't know, say, 30 band. But then, the bar good.
Listen,
Because
but not
everybody
only
there.
that.
You see me? So just let them in, let them forward in, and the bar good.
Hey, I go on events recently.
All right.
And the promoter give me a whole heap of pass. Because the person knows, say, I normally bring people with vibe. And whoever I'm going to bring, if I'm going to bring somebody to your party, and I bring a whole bunch of people, I not bring people for you to lose. Understand that they will be spending at that bar.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to play them game. Yes, me, if someone got people party, first of all, I not ball on people price. If I say $40, $40. You understand what I say? And a lot of people, they do that. Come to your party, ball down your price. But when they
price.
do their, yes.
Okay.
When them do film party, you can't ball down Not even if I can
You can't
swear
cuss,
upon
man, but-
you can't ball along a ass. You have to just hold it. Listen. So,
Calm down.
if you give me a ticket or you ask me how many tickets I need, I'm gonna reach out to my people and say, yo, who want to roll? Who can go to the party here? And I guarantee you're not gonna see one bottle on that table. I'm here for support, and especially if I'm hosting, guess what? I have to bring the support. I gotta draw
Right.
people
You
in.
have to do- you have
That's
to do
my
it.
job as a host, is to get people to come, get people to spend, get people to enjoy themselves. So that's where it is.
Okay, understand. So, when them book you on an event now, what is you said what you're going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Do they expect that? Do they understand that? Is also introducing the sound man or the artist? Is that something that you?
Honestly, I've never actually done that because, believe it or not, people, I am not a public speaker.
You're doing a great job right now. So what you say?
Because me tell them I don't want to go up there and go start stutter. I said this already at one party. I said, listen, I leave all of the bad talking to Wally, because Wally got all I talk. Me, I'm more of an entertainer. I'm not going to say, when my bun a little something and drink a little something, might get brave and go hold the mic one time. But for me to go up there and do the introduction and stuff, no, I'm the person that bring the vibe, meaning like the dancing vibe, That kind of vibe I bring. Because you can't deny dancing in a party. That's what dance is about.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so I play a very important role.
So as a patron in the party, so we're gonna remove you from the words for 1 second.
Yeah.
Patron in the party. We're talking about the musical selections
Okay.
of the party them right now. Them say dancehall move from reggae with authentic dancehall music to more of this trap music. I mean, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes,
They
I
move to
do,
that,
I do.
It's more sounding like some form of a hip hop kind
Yes.
of, right?
Yes.
Are you agreeing with the direction?
Not 100%, because I feel like we're losing our culture, and I don't like that. I don't like that, because then when you start being too Americanized or whatever culture or whatever you want to follow, I feel like you're losing your true self. Like, you're not true to yourself anymore. You understand? So it's okay for the one and two music, but then when all the music is starting to sound like that, like now, almost everybody sounding like, I don't know who is who, like one or two people, cause I like Skeng, I'm not gonna even lie. Him kind of sound like a trappish, whatever, but I love Skeng music, yeah. But I don't feel like it's something that they should stay on for. I think it should just be a period, just, you need a little different sound, and
Right,
music is all about that, trying new stuff, coming with new sounds, because we evolve over time, but don't lose the culture,
Don't
please.
lose the culture. Go back to so
Yeah.
what has happened to the singers now?
Everybody I try to be American. I don't know why, and all like American, them I try to be Jamaican. So I'm so confused. Why are you trying to be something that everybody's trying to be?
So right now you have
Why?
no.
I mean, not what you're trying to be. Why you're
Right.
trying to be something, but why are you trying to drop something that everyone is
Everybody
trying
are
to
trying,
be? Yeah.
Because my sister right now, just for me speaking, there's really no singers of today. Romain was the last one when I say right now, and you have some singers, yes, but may I say the last thing where you could hear 5 or 6 singing tune in our dance now. That little segment
gone.
kind of done, and we have to draw back for Barris and Glenn Washington from them time till now. And I feel like what's the problem?
Yeah, like I don't get it. Me, I'm kind of old school in a sense, and I adopt, but still, like, it's still always good and nice to hear the authentic Jamaican music. Like, no, I barely understand what some of them are saying. I'm like, what them just say? And I'm Jamaican. Like, what the hell?
The slang with them forward with now is
Yes,
it's just a different
like,
slang. I
confused.
will tell you this. Just the other day, so my daughter say, she said to me, if more smoke. I said,
Oh yeah, you took that the wrong way, didn't you?
I said, you want smoke? What you talking about? And she said, no man, it don't mean. So I said, that no means cigarette or ganja. You talk, she said, it mean fighting.
Yeah.
I said, whoa, the slang them are the terminology turn to somewhere.
Yeah, because how does smoke becomes fight?
Yeah. Me get it when you think about it and say, all right, me understand what them I say, but one time we did beef. No, beef gonna smoke.
Yes.
So beef turned into smoke. No.
I'm gonna understand the transition, but hey, to each is their own.
Yeah. So is Yanique on TikTok?
I am.
So are you both the latest dance on TikTok too?
Actually, I did one, and then I kind of removed it for other reasons. It was deemed inappropriate by, but just take it off and no.
So hold on, did TikTok or did somebody?
No, somebody, yes. And I didn't feel like it was inappropriate. It just seemed like more like a bedroom kind of vibe, kind of. But I had on clothes.
Right.
But it's just the movement that was, because
Seductive. And the seductive caught the eye of somebody and say, yo,
hold on, man, just take off that face second there.
All right. So how is the TikTok world for you then? Do you put up
I do
things?
put up videos. I've been desperately trying to get my kids to teach me how to edit the videos, but them refuse to do it. So I tell them, so when me get famous, guess what? I don't know who is. Don't come to me and talk about mommy. Mommy who? Where were you when I was trying to figure out TikTok?
Yeah, man. Me no reach them stage yet. TikTok is like, I can't dance, so I have two, whatever you want to call them. But
I think I really kind of try to get into everything because when you have kids, especially teenagers, these kids nowadays are different kind of kids. You have to stay up on top of everything. You got to be familiar with every single thing, Not saying that I'm old and trying to be young, which I am, but you still have to stay up on top of things to have an idea of what your kids are doing out there.
Right.
Because if you don't understand what TikTok is or about or what it promotes, you can't help your kids.
Right, understand.
Yeah.
Well, it's the generation of today.
Yes.
All of these social medias are there, and so you have TikTok, you have Instagram, you have Facebook. We know you have all of that. Are you Snapchat a person?
Oh, what?
So you depend on all of the platforms.
Snapchat all day, every day. That's where I get my filters from.
Every platform them can find
Every
Yanique.
platform.
Oh God. Okay. So, all right. So the reason why I asked about the trend of dancehall, it was gonna be because of the awards last night. I don't know if anybody tuned in to the awards, and there was a Grammy awards last night, and so first, anybody win, me not a problem with that in a sense of we don't know how the judging work, we don't know how the voting work, we don't know how they even find these songs to select on the album to be nominated. So first, me give them that. I don't know.
Okay.
So after that point now, actually, our brother say, I want a group named Soldier win. So I say, reggae. Who is them? So I never hear about them before. So I go back now, I look, and I say, okay, so a group did win named Soldier. All right. So it happened to be a white band. And again, we Jamaican people, there's all race that live in Jamaica. All of them. So we're not a problem who win. But I think at this point we look and say, well, okay, which part them come from?
Yeah.
They're a group from America, and they live in Virginia. So it then shocked me so how are they finding these groups? Me never hear about them. Not to say I'm no big.
I've never heard about them.
We are
either.
patrons of music.
Yes. And we're patron of reggae music.
Right.
So if it's reggae, we would have heard.
We would have heard something from them. All right, so they do have a song with Damian Marley. So all right, I go back to somebody and say, yeah, I have a song with Damian. Does that mean they're reggae, or they just have a feature of Damian just decide to do a song with them? So they are a group of, and they are a band. And I do understand reggae music, respect the band aspect of things. So I get that. And most probably the albums, Etana was nominated, Jesse Royal was nominated, Morgan Heritage was, not Morgan Heritage, Morgan.
What's his name? I forgot.
Yes.
Gramps or whatever.
And,
something like that. Yeah.
What is the other?
Spice, Sean
yes,
Paul.
Spice and Sean Paul, right. So those are the nominees. Everybody have their album and them. So out of all of them now, we know of all of these artists. We've heard of them, heard a couple of them songs. We might not have heard the songs on this album that they're nominated from, right? So let's just be fair, we might not know. And Soulja may really have the top songs just in views. Maybe if you go on their what they've been selling online. Maybe it's Eclipse Spice. Maybe it's Eclipse Sean Paul. Maybe it has. But and again, we don't know the requirements it takes to win. But would I say, if we don't know about them, we in the dancehall, we in a reggae for years on top of years, most of the Grammys are them persons that's win. We've heard of them. We know Stephen Marley, we know Bob Marley, we know Ziggy, we know Coffee. You understand? The list goes on and on. We know all of them artists. Would you win? When we hear somebody outside of dancehall that we've heard of, we don't hear no song, how does it make us feel? Doesn't it make you feel like we're robbed now?
Yes, and I'm angry about it because I kind of like, after they won, I'm like, who is this soldier? And it means soldier of Jah Army.
Right.
And I'm like, who? Like, I've never heard of these people ever. And I tried to like listen to their album, and it does not sound authentic. Yeah. It just sounds like you have the reggae beat, but to say, yes, it really sounds reggae, no, it's just the beat that's making it sound reggae. And I feel like...
So are you thinking that because they're American, they're missing that accent? Is the accent, in your sense, something that's needed?
Yes, it doesn't sound... It sounds forced in a sense. Yeah, so I just don't feel like, that should have been given to them. And I'm thinking that maybe they're going, how they determine their winners is... Maybe they're looking for like cultural reggae, but you have to, if you're gonna have a section that says reggae music, you have to listen to all types of reggae, whether it be dancehall reggae, roots and culture, whatever, and then you could determine who gets nominated for what. But I when I look at the list, a majority of it is like cultural music, like cultural.
Right. Normally, yeah.
So I'm a little bit confused as to how Sean Paul and Spice ended up in there.
Right.
Because they're always picking cultural people. But not saying it's a bad thing. I'm glad that now they're...
Opening up.
To the other artists. But I don't think that they deserve that Grammy. And I'm honored that, they're trying to pay tribute to our culture or music, whatever, and that's fine. Reggae music has been sampled since forever, and that is perfectly fine, but I don't feel like they deserve that title. No.
No?
No.
Okay. So, I feel similar to what you're saying, no? I'm not gonna lie. When I hear it, I say, nah, man. First, I never really understand how them win. But I say, okay, them win. All right, we have to accept it because nothing we can do at this point. But I think it needs to probably be somebody in the reggae or the dancehall or whatever needs to have a voice to how the songs get nominated. If they don't know what's going on in Jamaica, I mean the song them in Jamaica right now. And I get, yes, you can bring anybody in. But there should be a panel to say, all right, should we even bring them to accepting to be a Grammy awarded song? Do they know the Jamaican culture? And they may know some of it. You understand? But if it's almost like we are doing Afrobeats now. Yanique said she want to do Afrobeats song now, and all of a sudden Yanique get nominated to be Afrobeats. Afrobeats.
Like for instance with like hip hop, if a Jamaican said they want to go into the hip hop genre, they're not gonna win.
Right.
And if they win, everybody's gonna look crazy like, how did a Jamaican come here and win? So why is it the only category that we have, y'all are trying to take it away from us? And it kind of lead into like a little racism kind of race, I shouldn't say racism, like a race war. Why is it that they're always trying to take stuff away from us? You know what I mean? Like, I would be okay if it was a white Jamaican, because guess what? They're Jamaican.
And them live here.
Them live there, them understand it. You understand what I mean? Mm-hmm. And for it to be given to somebody who I promise you probably don't even know the half of the culture.
Well, would I say them know the music? Would I say them know some of the music? Because they're band players, so they must understand.
And I hear them mentioning Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, and those are the famous people. What about the people that are not so famous? I don't hear you guys talking about them. So do you guys really and truly know and understand the reggae? Do you understand the culture?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. So if people right now we're talking about the Grammy Awards the other night, last night, they gave it to a group called Soldier. And again, we're not here bashing them at all.
No, we're not.
Big up themselves and them win. And a win is a win for reggae regardless.
Yeah.
And we're at this point, I guess, breaking down the boundaries. But we still want our representation somewhere.
Yeah.
Now, if they're planning on touring and introducing other artists or helping other artists, then
That's
I'm
fine.
Then even great for us. Then,
Yeah.
right? But we don't know if that'll happen.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. So, did you take in the actual Grammy?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I was busy.
Okay. And I heard things about Spice outfit, and I'm not, me don't know nothing about them. So me a little talk about that. So, what was with that now?
Okay, so I think Spice dress was nice. To each is their own. Some people may agree, and it's okay to agree, to disagree, whatever. Because she had her dress already has a lot going on, and then she has like the coat or whatever that's ruffled, so that's also a lot. Mm-hmm. What I don't understand is, and I'm a big Spice fan, so
right.
I'm not saying this to tear her down. Still a Spice fan. I don't understand the blue here. Everybody knows your favorite color is blue, and blue is your significant, that represents you. I wanted to see Grace Hamilton on the red carpet. Like you're elegant and all. Where's the black here? Bring the black here. You looking like the American flag. Red, white, and blue.
Really?
I'm sorry. And the color looks good on her, but I just felt like that wasn't the time for that color. And I was happy to, because like sometimes, 1 minute she looks good and the next minute like, and I was like, all right, Spice, you pulled this one, but what's going on with the hair? Makeup, everything was looking beautiful. I just needed her to go black.
You want to go black?
Yes, like bring out Grace Hamilton when you're doing the extravagant stuff, the classy stuff. Bring out the classy person. Because then they already have it as, because they used to have it like all Jamaican people ugly, we're black and ugly and crusty and we don't, so prove them wrong. That's why I'm all about Shensia, because Shensia shine a different light on different types of Jamaican.
So you would say you're a Grace fan. I mean, I'm saying Grace, but her name is Spice.
Spice.
Right? You're a Spice fan. So out of all of the female artists right now, who you think is the leader of the pack right now?
Oh, gosh, people are going to bash me and say no. But Shensia, I think she's very versatile and she has the look. She knows how to talk, like everything about her, I think, is good. Spice, yes, Spice just need to stop listening to everybody. Like, not everybody that bash you just ignore them.
But
they're just trying to get the fame, the attention. Just don't pay attention to them. And I kind of want the old Spice to like the musical part of Spice. I want the old Spice back.
Okay, so that's the song with
Shaggy.
Run on the Lone and.
Oh, I love that song. That's my song.
Right. So she's put out some. I mean, that was a great collaboration.
I think so too.
That song they bad, yeah. And I think enough for the ladies them like it. So,
Yeah.
but you're saying right now today, you get a Sensia.
Yeah.
So where would you put Spice now? I mean,
I think Spice would be right behind her,
right,
not
yeah.
far.
And then who's after? So who's your top 5 right now? Give us your top 5.
Oh my gosh.
No specific artist.
I love Chanel Muir.
Right.
I think she has an amazing voice, and there's something about that girl that I love. She just seemed very humble, and I love that. Always a fan of Dovey. Who else? Trying to think.
You have
of
Jada now.
Oh, I love Jada. How can I forget about Jada? Of course, Jada made my list. She's just so sultry and sexy. Love it. And for her, I think she should have been so much farther, because she has the look, the voice, everything.
Definitely have the look.
Definitely Jada too.
Have the look. So the top 5 then will be Shensia.
And
Spice.
that's not, I didn't really say
Not
that
in
in
order.
order.
Yeah. Talking from memory right now. So you had Chanel, you had Jada, and
Spice,
Dovey. And
Shensia, yes.
Right. So as if right now, because they had a conversation that Lady Saw was going to somehow make a comeback or whatever.
I don't think she is.
I'm not sure. I feel like she's been away enough to stay.
Yeah.
You want to help.
And she's in a different place and, world. So I don't feel like she should let anybody draw her out of that.
All right. So if she was willing to forward back into the game right now, somebody say, hey.
See, I don't know, some ladies are all day, every day.
Ask Yanique, and Yanique I go give you the info. So you I say right now, if you was the one to make the decision for her, you would say yeah, forward into the game.
Will I say, God, forgive me. Time out, God. God, forgive me. But like, I wouldn't want to be the one to bring her from where she's at right now.
Right.
But if yes, I would, yeah.
And why is that? You feel she has something different that?
Yeah, she's one of the foundation. Like, listen, like I can't recall like one song that she did where it wasn't a hit. Where with a lot of these new artists, it's a hit or miss. Like this song may be popping, the next one like, I really feel the one there. But with her, you were guaranteed a hit.
Guaranteed a hit.
Yes.
Right. And all right, so you would say. So what about the rest of the artists them right now? So you still have Maka performing right now. Maka Diamond.
Yeah,
still
yeah.
What they're performing right now. You have Lisa
Hype.
And last night you were the
Vanessa
host.
Bling.
You had Vanessa Bling as the host last night. So I guess before we go, how did that whole show go? How did Vanessa perform?
That was actually, listen, it was not what I expected because I've been saying this for a while. Like, why is everybody keep playing the same songs over and over in dancehall as if we don't have a wide selection? Like, what about the old songs? Listen, they brought old school last night, and I was high and drunk and still moving. It was nice. It was good. It was a good look. It was really good.
And the performance of the artist now?
Yes, she did a good job. Okay, listen, she had both the females and the guys. And it's very rare you have a female that get the guys going. And she did her job.
And was there any man jumping up on stage? Anybody run and jump on top of her?
No. She kept it classy.
Classy. Do you feel that, all right, so the next question about the artist is that when a female does a song, it has to be something about sexual.
Provocative.
Kind of vulgar.
All right, so
do you think every woman should start with that, or
I don't think it's for everybody. That's the first thing.
Big up to Atana. I don't ever hear her do any song like that.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like you when you look at certain people and how they act, you already understand that. Listen, she's not gonna go that route. She's sticking this way. But if it's like, I don't know. I can't think of the word to use right now. But I feel like sex sells, and it's like if you're not selling sex, and because if you're gonna go cultural, you have to have the image, and if you don't have that image, there's no way you're gonna get there. Because I can't remember her name. She was in the movie with Bob Marley's son, Kimani Marley, and she has an angelic voice. And she tried to kind of go cultural, and that didn't work for her because she didn't really look the part. So I feel like if you're gonna go that way, like you have to have like Coffee, the locks. You know what I mean? So if you don't look like that, you have to go sex sells.
So you're saying that if you don't have the Rasta look, that and
like
the
people,
bubble,
I just don't feel like they're really
gonna
take you serious, and really support you if you're gonna go cultural. No.
So you think culture have them standard and then make nobody else, that.
Not necessarily that they won't allow people in it, but I just don't feel like they're gonna take them serious. Because Rastafarians, they take their culture very serious, and not say they don't have bald-headed Rasta, but you have to have the locks. You have to dress the part, everything.
So when time Coffee, they, she was basically a prodigy, probably from Chronics and that whole idea, and the Marley them help her, and then all of a sudden now they heard of, she might be this kind of way, right? The rest of them feel a way about that. Then Lila Aika forward out now and said she have a woman, right?
I didn't hear about that
one.
About that?
No. Oh Lord. So it was a big discussion. She came out and made it be known that is how she. So then, rest of them feel a way about that. So them said in a year about. So we haven't heard anybody speaking from that camp on that whole situation. So that's would be Chronics, would be even Jesse Royal. The whole of the camp now. When I hear from them,
Yeah.
so the rest of them kind of keep it and say, boy, when I hear from, I don't know if I say, is that right or not? So would you feel like in today's time, we need to stop judging people from doing what they feel like is there, or you feel that we should uphold to some standards in something?
I think yes, we should uphold some standards because then you always hear them instead of saying you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. So yes, to an extent, but then we're also in the future where people are gonna do whatever they want to do. You can't determine or you cannot dictate how people live their life or their choice of living. So it's like there's some double standards to that. Like yes and no, but.
So if for instance an artist was to forward out a male artist and say they're gay, I know, right? So we're gonna burn them, start call them all kind of name. But we're saying if today is alright to do these things now, should we accept that?
I won't force people accepting stuff that they're not comfortable with. And, we're a very homophobic country. We are, but then we have a lot there. Undercovers,
Right.
So, yeah, I don't think that one, especially a man, would sit well with Jamaicans at all. Because, all right, what's his name? What's his name? I can't remember his name. With not the American Idol, and he's in England, and he came out gay. But remember, they were bashing him. Everybody stopped supporting him. Everybody that was cheering for him and rooting for him, they stopped.
The guy that was the singer?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't really see like Jamaicans promoting him as much. So I feel like if it's a female, they're more likely to get away with it. But a man, no.
Not right now, yes sir.
No, I don't even see it in the near future.
You don't see it in the future. All right.
No.
All right. There's a big standard and man,
Yes.
you can't do that.
Yes.
And I thought about, so, no matter if a reggae you play something, you have to go to a different genre then.
Yeah, but even in the American world, Lil Nas X, whatever his name is, a lot of the Americans bash him. A lot of them, they don't support him, and they have said some things in regards to him. So he could get away with it because America's big, and a majority of the people here are open to stuff like that. So he'll get away with it, but not in Jamaica.
Not in Jamaica, right?
No,
Yeah,
sir. That one they're not gonna make it at all.
So, all right. So, would you host an event that had that kind of idea about it? As being a female right now.
When you say idea
about, so they had gay and lesbian people there. They, so your host, they said, oh, we're gonna have gay people here and lesbian people here. We need you to host the event. Would you go ahead and sign up for that?
Okay, so first of all, let me put this out there. I don't care about what life you live, as long as you're not bringing it to me. I'm okay. I cannot tell somebody how to live their life.
Okay.
And if I'm hosting that event, I'm okay with hosting because I have friends that, are lesbian, gay, or bisexual. So I would be biased if I say, no, I'm not going to host it, but I have friends that are like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But as I said, it would be okay for me to host it, but as long as you're not bringing it to me, I'm okay with it.
Okay. So again, you were talking to Yanique, people. She's the hosting of 5,000 events.
Listen, hey, I have to start put them in on my calendar because I can't keep track.
So in third, we have April 23rd. Yanique will be hosting at the it's called Top Ranking, right, at the Unity Event Center that night. She's hosting that event. And then in the same month, we have Singer J's party. So you're hosting that.
And I have
also.
Lemon Drop, and then I'll be in Dallas for
Okay.
2 days,
Okay.
hosting Euphoria Weekend. And I hosted Tropics last year, so I still promote it because that's just a party you can't miss. And I have like future events coming up that the flyers aren't out as yet,
Not
so
made yet.
we can't promote it just yet. But yeah, I'll be around and possibly in Boston too,
Boston. Okay. So the promotion thing turned up for you right now.
and Fort Myers.
Mike. Okay. So tell me, what has been your worst hosting event so far? The worst are maybe the one where you don't feel went well for you.
There's been a few. I will not be specific, but there's been a few. And what I would like promoters to know and to understand. I know alone I try to make money, the host I try to make money till we have bills. And if you want me to come to your party to bring the vibe, guess what? Yanique has to do her hair. Yanique has to get close to her. So you can't always expect somebody's gonna come and host and promote your party for free. Cause it's like my little side gig. I have 2 kids to take care of, and their dad is
Right.
no longer here. So single mom doing her thing. So don't deny, people of, because if you're trying to get the support and people to come out and you want that person to promote, it's not always for free.
Make
And I'm
sure
not
you
saying I
deal with
won't
it.
do it for free, but it really depends. But otherwise, I do charge. And if you want me to be sharing your flyers, I'm going to charge you. It's a business.
It's a business.
Yeah.
It's a business.
Business a business.
Don't just put it on our page and expect say at the end of the day she go all right with it.
Yes.
You understand? At least ask, inbox her, hey, you mind doing this for me? If you have there's a charge and
Yes,
and I
'cause a lot
guarantee
of people don't ask you
sometimes
if you're
she
charging.
don't have a problem doing it, right? We can't do it one time. I don't have a problem.
Exactly.
Kid it. You're part of the dancehall scene. You enjoy seeing dancehall things, so and right now she's using her knowledge in dancehall to help you.
Yes.
Right. So what you started with from promotion. You're going to this now. You was a model
Yes.
at one point in your
I've
life.
done a few runway shows locally, though.
And why haven't you continued with that?
I don't know. I think at one point I just had so much going on and I needed to move forward in life. So I had to put that to the side. And then after a while, I'm like, no, I'm too old for this. But listen, I'm never too old. No, so I'm gonna look nice. Let me stop. But yeah, I put a hold to it because there's more important things to take care of, especially when you have kids. So,
So, so you chose basically say, I'm gonna choose a dancehall part than the modeling, and it just.
I think it chose me.
chose you.
Yes, because it wasn't something. It's not like I was walking around telling people, oh, I'm a host. It's just like people see me in parties and then they'll reach out to me and ask me, hey, can you host my event? But because I had my own life going on, I have my job and stuff outside of dancehall. Because people see you and they judge you from dancehall. They just feel like you don't have a life. Do not with yourself. You're not intelligent. You're just plain just a little dumb. Yeah. and that's not it for me. And I can tell you, like, my best friend, like, people just see her and judge her. And they do not know how intelligent she is. And I get that a lot too. People see me and they just think, hey, she don't have nothing behind being in the dancehall world. And a lot of times the reason why I go to dancehall parties, because I'm hosting. And especially when I used to do my own parties, I have to go show support.
Show support,
So it's
right.
not that I don't have anything else to do with my life, because I'm more... There's a lot about me that the dancehall world don't know, because I keep certain parts of my life very private. So them just to the dancehall Yanique, but they don't see what's behind closed doors.
Right. Well, I mean, unless you put it on out there.
Exactly. And
Unless you put it out
I
there.
rather not, because then you get a lot of negative feedbacks and people talking against whatever you're doing. And no, you see, until I get where I want to be, you're not gonna know.
So I guess the question then is, what is the ultimate aim for Yanique right now? Is it to be a top host? Is it to just have a name into this? I mean, what is your goal in all of this?
Honestly, I don't really have a goal in the dancehall world. My goal lies elsewhere. This is just like I love dancing. I love getting dressed up. So this is just like a bonus thing for me. You know, this is like whenever I leave the real world, this is my enjoyment kind of thing. But I guarantee you, I won't be in the dancehall world for too long, and I won't be out and about so often. And if I'm gonna host, it's gonna be because you can't be easily accessible because then you lose your value.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I'm working on me. I am a work in progress. I'm learning.
Okay. So now dancehall and the whole world now has moved itself to, I guess, looks or beauty.
Yes,
Right?
the dolly them.
So everybody now fix themselves up and do all kind of things. Now, what is your view on if you, let's say you had a daughter, you don't have a daughter, you have sons, right?
I have two boys.
Yeah. So let's say you or a niece or somebody come to you and say, well, may I look for get surgery? Is it something that you say, yeah man, just go ahead and do that, hear what you're doing, but or do you give them advice, or would you explain to them or turn them from doing that?
I won't turn anyone from doing anything that's gonna help them feel better about themselves. But I will give them like pros and cons, like meaning, after surgery, you gotta remember this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. You're gonna be out of work. Like you have to evaluate every situation and decision that you make before you jump into it. So I'm not gonna shut nobody down from doing whatever they wanna do unless it's life threatening, which all surgeries are life threatening, but
Right.
then you have some that are at higher risk.
High risk.
Yeah, all you can do is give positive feedback.
Do you think this is a trend right now? There's something that's gonna pass eventually, like how the trap music drop in. Or you think it's here to stay?
I feel like it's gonna be here for a while. Even if it does stop, it's gonna be here for a long while. Cause everybody wanna feel sexy and look sexy. And I've seen where men have them woman in them yard and them woman completely natural, but when them out in the streets, them here, I'll follow every woman with them feel like look extra sexy. And no female wanna feel like she's less than. Everybody want to feel sexy. And if you're out there giving a total stranger a different kind of look than you give your own person, she's going to feel insecure. So she's going to want to fix something about herself.
Is this an issue that the man has caused then? Man has caused this issue? Is that what you're saying?
I think they contribute, but I don't think they really cause it, but they contribute.
Okay. So is this if somebody look, then them look, and then them ask question, hey, how you do that, and blah blah blah.
Because I've seen men, they're okay with other females dressing sexy and stuff, but let their own girl dress sexy. Oh, we are going on that? No, my girl, you have to take off that. The whole your front and show. No, you can't wear that. But they'll be out there and be like, yo, that girl looks sexy, man. That double standards.
Double standard.
At its best.
So you're telling me that if you heard that, I don't know if you have somebody right now, but if the person in your life said don't go out like that, you'd have said can't work.
I like if it's a relationship that I really cherish, I wouldn't say it can't work, but we're gonna have to come to some mutual agreement, because if I'm feeling very self-conscious about myself, you can't fix it just by telling me, oh, babe, you're beautiful. Because deep down, it's already deep down in my mental that I don't feel sexy. So you're going to have to do more than just trying to stop me.
Okay. Well, again, people were talking to Yanique here. She's giving us the insights of dancehall. She was a dancer, model. She's a host now for the events. You book her. How do people contact you? What is the main contact for you? Right?
If they don't have my number, they reach out to me via social media, Instagram, Facebook, whichever.
So, all right. And are you the person that answers the social media?
Yeah, my answer to everybody, because I don't consider myself better than anybody. Because, some days, like, even a person who you would not typically look at, maybe you answering them make their day. You don't know what they're going through in life. So I answer everybody. Some people may ignore them because they're just annoying. They don't get it. Like, they just keep. Some people don't answer. It just really depends.
So, all right. So, a guy now hears this and says, all right, make your inbox her because she got answer now. Boom, inbox, And is there a way to understand if the conversation is going to go left quick? Like, do you know the signs now? I say, yeah,
listen,
man,
most of the time when them inbox me, they're very straightforward. Okay. They're to the point.
Okay.
Probably in the first sentence, they're telling me exactly why. Yo, I want to be on whatever.
Right away.
Right away. Most of them, they do not know how to approach a woman.
So, all right, so give us some.
Ridiculous.
Give the man them some form of idea of how them can, not you, but how them can approach. So they want to look somebody up online. What should they do?
Yeah, first of all, you coming and say, babe, I want to, nah, sir, that is not going to cut it.
Okay.
You need to do a more casual approach. Okay. And show like a respect. No, hey, babe, who's your babe? Be more respectable, because a lot of them.
So they should start with, hello.
Yeah, hey, how are you doing? How's your day going? Because people are more intrigued or will quickly answer stuff like that rather than.
Listen, no, this is the key,
Because I don't know where all the gentlemen and stuff. I don't know them guys. I don't know which rock them guys hide under. Like, I'm trying to dig y'all up and find y'all. So the thinking nowadays is that we need to get to the point, because we don't know if y'all going to say no. Yeah. Because I don't want to feel like them waste them time. Right, so
and all day me did that chat, I say, hey, and I was so no. So me have my, so when I say that from the start, I'm interested or whatever the case. But so better me start with that right away. And then if you're interested, we'll continue to talk.
Yeah, but if you're looking for someone that you're truly trying to spend a long time with, you have to find the time to get to know them. You can't just rush into stuff. I've always been a person, I don't rush into nothing, because I may like you today and not like you tomorrow. There may be stuff about me that you don't like and stuff about you that I don't like. You're not gonna always see the signs right then and there. So everything takes time.
Takes time. So all right, so the first conversation, the man going in the inbox now, and him say, hey babes, do you even respond?
Not all the time. Sometimes I say hi, and then if I see like it's going in another direction, listen, I'm in a relationship or whatever I may need to tell you. Even if I'm in a relationship, if I'm not interested, I'm in a relationship. With God.
So right now, nobody in the business about that, right? Nobody in the business about the word, I'm in a relationship.
10, 20, 30 different man.
Yeah, nobody in the business about
them
that.
Not here.
Remember, say Dexter say if you make 10, you want to be 11, right? So with that being said now, how do you stop it? Because I just don't bother respond. Because him no business, he must send you a pick, him ready for do all of that.
I've gotten pictures of private parts of both male and female. How do I stop it? You see, if I tell you that I'm in a relationship or no, and you keep pursuing, I'm going to stop answering. If you keep texting, I'm going to block you. As simple as that.
So does the block work all the time?
It works all the time.
Nothing can say.
Unless somebody go for a fake page and then they really have times on their hand. Time women are off.
So she can maneuver. So it's not like, for maneuver through all of this, the social media part, the hosting and everything like that. Yeah, and it looks like you're doing a great job out there.
I try.
You understand? From days, me know say he's a very dancehall woman. So as them said, the ships already for a long time. So nothing new to you right now. So, as in, you speak on the music. Talk about the Grammy and everything like that. In nowadays, with the party scene them again now, do you feel that there should be a end time to dancehall now, like a time?
No, so I'm going till the morning.
So people, when time me a party. And we are going dance all the time, and it changed from, I think it was like one time it used to go till probably 3 something, and then we'd have to go to another club. We'd have to left our club and go to another club, right? And that club they go from probably 2:30 till 5, but we know this already.
Yeah.
You understand? Now the party start 10 and go till 4. You don't feel like we did it too long?
But that's the thing with Jamaican people. Jamaican people don't know time. So if you tell them it's a party start 10, I guarantee you they're not going to be there. They're going to be there probably 2 hours before the club closes.
What time do you normally reach?
Okay.
If you're hosting.
So if I'm hosting, if the party is at end at 2, I'm going to try to be there by 11. So at least I'm there for like 3 hours. Yes, sometimes it don't always go as planned. But if I'm hosting, I try to be there early because that's my job.
Right.
I'm not going to try to be fashionably late because I'm trying to impress anybody. I'm going to try to be there a little bit earlier than what I would typically go there if I wasn't a host. So, yeah.
So time is something that...
Yeah, time, you have to consider time. Because you're playing with people's money.
So when you keep a dance now and somebody show up now, let's say a DJ or whoever, and them show up now 10 minutes before, and when them done play, them ready for God them yard now. I mean, I know you pay them for them time and everything like that, but you feel like them should have give some more?
As long as they come and play and do their part, I'm okay with that. Even if I come 10 minutes before and then you leave after, if I pay you to come there and play and you come and play, I'm okay with that. But most of the time, they rotate. So it's like they'll play maybe like two times for the night. So if that's how we're doing it, then no, you can't come 10 minutes before and play and then feel like you're going to walk out. Then I pay half price because you did half of the work.
Right, exactly. So, in today's time, it seems like there's a lot of female empowerment happening.
And I love it. I'm here for my females.
The movement that's going on right now. And you speak of Wally is doing a good job in it, great job in her dance.
Yes.
Wally, big up yourself.
Wally book favorite thing.
Yeah, man.
She's a good host.
Yeah, Wally have that talking ability.
Yes,
so you
she
have to
does.
ever find some of them talk. They go home in the mirror and say, "Hey, you see if you don't get this from the man, no bother with it."
I've never been that person. Never been that person. Like, if I'm having conversation with like friends, I have a comeback for everything. But to say for me to go in front of people and just like freestyle, and I could probably freestyle, but as I say or said before, I'm shy.
Stop it, calm down.
Nobody believe that.
Nobody don't believe that.
Nobody believe that at all.
Nobody don't believe that. We don't believe say you're shy because dancer can't shy.
Listen.
You understand? Just like selector can't shy.
That is true. I think I'm shy when I wanna be shy. But public speaking is always something that I'm a little skeptical about because I'm just scared of saying the wrong thing. Because if you say the wrong thing in a party, they're gonna clone you.
Yeah.
They're gonna laugh after you. They're gonna talk about, so I can't
cheer
afford for that part there.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Can't afford for that part.
So Yanique says she don't want her career just done so.
Listen.
She said
so Will Smith one just him not done. But yeah, the Maggie run for your money. One single mistake, you could have done like 100 and thousands of whatever good things and do one messed up thing, and that one thing can cost you your entire career. I'm not saying that this is a career for me, but
Well, since you brought that situation up, do you feel what he did was wrong?
Gosh, to an extent. Because no man wants to hear somebody clowning or making fun of or talking about his wife or significant other. 2, all right. There's a lot of actors there. It's something that has to do with acting. And you as a comedian knows that when you go up there, sometimes you have to freestyle, you have to make the crowd laugh.
Right.
So if you're going to go there, you have to understand that somebody may pick on you and call you out. So that part, I feel like, dude, like, you shouldn't have went that far. 2, like I've heard Nicki Minaj said, like, we don't know what she's going through behind closed doors, dealing with the alopecia, whatever, and him having to comfort her and seeing her at her lowest moments. So that is also a big thing. But then again, maybe Chris Rock wasn't aware of the hair loss.
But she put it online.
I didn't know about it.
Okay.
Exactly. There are a few people that didn't know about it. Because if you're not following up with certain things, you're not going to know about it. True. Maybe he didn't know. And then even if he did know, I think he still has to be mindful of the jokes that you make about people, because it may be funny to you, but not to the person who's going through that at the moment. So
obviously the jokes are made that he was able to do that to him, but the next big joke on Will are not, and it wasn't even funny. The situation where she spoke about her sexual lifestyle.
Yeah, but
and so why you never step to that brother there then?
That part too.
So
and
everybody's come in say boy him get a little strike back. I feel sorry, and you know what, somebody mentioned something to me and I didn't realize, I wasn't looking at it like that. You mentioned it also that me never think to myself that all right, yes, Will is also a comedian.
Yeah.
Chris is a comedian, and at the end of the day, that would mean now that people in the audience, if we don't look at it that way, can go up and say those boxing because you diss them.
Exactly. You know how much people that get boxed? And not only that, I didn't think the joke was so bad where it required him to get the box. No. Because it was pretty much him saying, hey, you know, you could do the next movie.
You're right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
If me didn't have alopecia or whatever, I'd take that as damn. That's a compliment, because that's putting me in a place where maybe people are going to start considering me for the next movie if they decide to do a part 2 or 3 or whatever.
Right. So yeah, me never take it. I didn't see it as a
I think it's that part when Jada was like
so you feel like it is
and
real?
Will was like, she did that. Dang, I gotta go, do something about this.
Go up this
Am I going at the doggos?
Did you feel it's real now? Did you feel it was real? Like the box was real?
Yes.
You felt it? I just, I don't know.
You don't think so?
Them a actor and two me I say, first a man, me say it already, but I don't feel like a man.
If they're gonna do stuff like that in like whatever that was, like
because every show right
the
now,
Oscars,
Chris,
like I feel like you're gonna know that it's a part of the.
You think so?
Yeah, that I think that was real because he came back out and he apologized.
Right, he did.
And I felt like his apology probably wasn't real, but he had to do it for his career. But I felt like it was real because even Chris Rock was like, he spoke about it too. A lot of people spoke about it. And I feel like if it wasn't real, so many of the celebrities wouldn't
speak about it.
Spoken about it.
At first, I never think it real. I just, I say, them are actor and
listen, me ain't take the box there, no. Me and him a roll upon that stage there. You're not gonna embarrass me like that. If it's one thing I don't like people embarrassing me. I will be a whole different person if you embarrass me.
Yeah, that and all that I said to myself, say, him really just take it like, okay, well.
I think it's like
shock.
I think it was shock, and then it was like, damn, like maybe I went a little bit too far with that joke. I don't know.
Never so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad joke.
When I listen to myself, really? Over that? That never bad. Him never diss her.
And Will Smith, I like Will Smith as an actor, but I felt like, you went a little bit overboard with that.
So, are you banning watching his shows?
Yes, sir. No? I'll still watch it.
You watch it? Bad Boys, you don't watch every one of them?
I feel like everybody makes mistakes, and sometimes we let our emotions get the best of us. So, you can't bash a man because he's going to make one little wrong thing what the man doing all his career. Mm-hmm. And now it's becoming like, pro Will's, no, not pro, whatever, Will Smith, but...
Bash Will.
Yeah, bash Will Smith. Yeah. Like, no.
Them have whole heap of meme, whole heap of them little memes.
I've seen them all.
Whole heap of them.
And I've seen some Jamaican ones, like, if it was a Jamaican that he did that to.
Well, may I say, if
Jamaicans that have no chill.
Yeah. We are say, them can't, but the boy can't box me somebody, you're mad. Yeah, but I feel everybody going to kick the box because you're not going to expect that to happen.
Listen, here's the box that was heard around the world.
For somebody where you know. I don't like him, never know him.
Yeah. And he worked with him together in Fresh Prince.
All that too, yeah.
So, like, that's what I'm like. Like, dude, like, I know that all these actors and actresses aren't, like, close or friends or whatever, but...
You want something, man.
Yeah, you should know that Chris Rock is one of those people that's going to make fun of you.
Mm-hmm. And again, I didn't think it was that deep of a problem.
Yeah.
All right. So, Yanique, before we leave, tell them how them can get a hold of you for booking. You did mention, but tell them the Instagram name so they've placed it.
The Instagram name is Undeniable Beauty 84, and I also have exquisitely undeniable. So I have 2 pages. One of them I'm trying to make that one more of my personal page, and the other one more for promotion.
And this is Instagram.
And this is Instagram. On Facebook, it's Yan Exquisite. Yan space Yan Exquisite. Snapchat, it's Yanique Exquisite, but it's 1 E between the Yanique and the Exquisite. So it's not Yanique and then Exquisite. It's.
So who give you the name Exquisite now?
I gave myself that. Why wouldn't I? I am exquisite.
Stop it.
Just, all right.
Self-love.
Yes, true. If you don't love yourself, you know where it goes. So, and then you have TikTok now.
TikTok. What is TikTok? God damn it. I can't even remember TikTok. I think it's Yanique84. No, don't listen to me.
Don't listen to
Listen, ask me later inbox or something, because I'm trying to get the followers up, trying to make some money.
Right.
Of
And
this,
I was told that one of our hosts came on here the other day and said she starts to make money now on Instagram. They're giving her a check.
Yes, if you do like reels and stuff like that, but it's not as easy as people think. You have to be posting
Creative.
a lot, and you have to post a lot. And I don't feel like nobody go on come on my page and all they're seeing is reels. Yeah, like,
Maybe I should just make another page for that. Real.
yeah,
The
like,
real Yanique Exquisite. And then log in on that every day and say, yeah. Yeah, and then log in on that. All right, so we have the next party forwarding up, Yanique. So, what about your dressing now? When the promoter book you for a dance now, whether it's this, so we have, let's go with Stinger Dance. You know Stinger my bridge, right?
Yeah.
Stinger brought you forward up April 29th, it's a Friday night. It's called Drip Outside. What do you decide to wear? Or you don't have to give it away, but how do you decide to wear? I mean, know if it's classy, you're gonna wear something classy. But what? Because I know you're going for the kind of the wow look, right?
Yeah.
So how do you decide all of that?
Sometimes I go based on the theme of the party or just what I feel like wearing. And right now, boy, them other parts of me have coming up and I don't even know what I wear yet. But I have somebody who designs some of my outfits make. Sometimes I come with a design, she makes them. Sometimes it's her design. So sometimes I do that. But it's just like a spur of the moment, like whatever I feel like, hey, I want to wear shorts, or hey, I want to wear a skirt, dress, and I just go with that.
So the dance is an outdoor dance. So you're looking into that too?
If it's outdoor, normally I do sneakers, because especially if I feel like they're going to give me the vibe where it's a lot of female songs and I'm going to need to dance, I need to be comfortable.
Yeah, yes, true. And then the elegant dance them now.
Yeah, I love...
So which one do you love more? I mean...
I actually love elegant dances. Oh my gosh. Like, I love to hear soul's music, the R&B, because you don't get to hear that as much. And then to get all dressed up, I love gowns. And people may not believe this because most of the time I kind of dress partially nude. But I love wearing my gowns. I love those parties.
Gowns.
But Orlando people can't handle too much of those kind of events. Mm-hmm. I don't know why.
Well, I think it's probably when it starts and when the vibes they know it's 3 in the morning. I mean, so
true.
So maybe it's just that, and so them have some dance them. But so you rather them dance them?
Yes, I
more
do.
Than anything.
Yes.
Okay. And have you ever been in a party where you and somebody wear the same thing?
No, tell about that. I hate it. So, I went to Texas to an all-white party.
We are one place, one party. Yes,
one
never.
Party. Yes, and I ordered a dress, right? Tell me where the dress come the day when me leave and gone at the people in party. So I had a backup dress that it wasn't supposed to be for that party. It was supposed to be like, one round the town party where now I go crazy about. Mm. And I went to the party and I was up front, whatever, because my best friend was hosting. When me look, no one girl walk in my dress. And tell me why the girl come stand up near to which part me there. I say if me never had the people in party, I say my girl, I can't go back around at the back where you come from. Then not just that, the girl that dance. Like you could see her underwear and everything, and could that thing about when people see the dress, the first thing I say, Yanique. You think they're gonna look and say, no, Yanique that I dance on the ground? They're gonna say it's me. So I was, me not like me and nobody have on the same things. And I understand that multiple things are made, you know, but don't wear it when me I wear it. If I come, I'm tell how I stay. If I come on one party, I see somebody in my outfit, and me no live far, when me can go home, go change, me I go home, go change. I know them say who wear it better. I don't care about who wear it better. I don't want to be in the same outfit at the same time with the person. No.
At the same time.
We're not twins. We're not identical. We're not twinning.
I understand that. Yeah. So somebody texts and say, who is the designer? Who is your designer?
Oh, Kiana Couture, Diane Simon on Facebook.
Okay,
but her Instagram page is Kiana Couture, Kiana Couture with a C.
Yes, she does a lot of designs for a lot of the ladies in this business. I would like to say I've seen her work,
and a lot of people underestimate her, but she's good.
She's good.
Yes.
Now is it pricey? Now to keep up this role that you have now, so you're in a dancer, you have to charge and everything. Like we understand. So, how often can you repeat what you put on now?
You know, so I'm not really repeat, and if I do repeat anything, I'll mismatch stuff, but for the most part, I don't repeat.
So if your host enough, let's say your host Saturday night were gone, or you host last night, and then you have a dance next year, will you put in let's say England, would you put on something where you wear?
No, because I love take pictures, and I'm always going to want to take picture, and if I rewear it, I can't take pictures in it, and no. So
your closet now is supposed to stack up now?
Yeah, so I donate stuff.
Okay.
So, you know, certain things, probably like certain clothes that I wear, I probably can't donate it. But if I know somebody who wants it, you know, I'll give it. But, yeah.
Okay, so you're going to donate it to different people. Now, is it family members first or just anybody? Can they reach out to you when a party done and say, hey, I go wear that?
It would be family members first. And it would be hard to give it to random people because not everybody have the same body type, so it may not fit. I'm going to want to feel like I give it somebody that don't fit you, and then it's gone to waste when I could have given it to somebody who I know it would fit. Yeah, so.
But not in that. Okay, all right. Well, let me say people were talking to Yanique. Yanique has Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Kind of something about this. Just link her, book her upon your next party. She's traveling the world now. She's hot. So, you know, every year you have the hot person. The person who will take over now. So use it. You've become the hot
I won't say that, but if people say that,
then... Let me look for the flyers.
I appreciate that.
Take over now. Yanique, no this to Wally or nothing. Wally's still doing it. You understand? But they found somebody else now. Them search high and low, and you probably decide, all right, you know, maybe do it 2 times and then. So, where was the first start? Because I never did see you as a host really like that. So where did this all start?
Jeez.
When did
I can't even remember. I honestly can't even remember what's the first party I host.
Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah, because it's been a while and it's been a lot.
been a lot. So, okay, so then where have you been with this hosting that you didn't think was ever going to be possible?
Okay, so I've been to Texas, I've been to Connecticut, New Jersey, Maryland. Where else am I forgetting anything? Those are the ones that I can remember at the moment. Those are the ones that I remember at the moment. I can't really remember all of them because Yanique don't have no memory.
I didn't have no memory. Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, so in and you mentioned that you like souls.
Yes.
That's your thing. Okay. And old school.
Yes.
Okay. And if the dancehall doesn't work out, would you ever try to be a producer?
Listen, I'm open to learning anything. So if it's something that I can learn and I feel like I can be accomplished in, I'm going to do it.
You sell houses? You sell insurance?
You know, that's one thing I don't think I could do is sales. I would listen. I think that would be hard. I think the only thing I'll be able to sell is clothes and shoes and stuff like that. But just
So are you building an empire with like your friends or things that you tell them, say, listen, all right, we're gonna start, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get booking. We're gonna start tour like that. Is that the idea? Or you're just doing it because you know I just love it and all right.
I do it because I love it, but then there's also a game plan behind it.
Mm-hmm.
When I build my fan base, then when I do other business ventures, it will be easy to promote because people, they're already watching you, you know. So I think it will be easier for people to support your.
But then wouldn't you be promoting in the
plan.
same? So you said you're not planning on staying in dancehall for another 10 years or so,
Yeah.
right? So that means you'll be utilizing your ability within dancehall. Are you gonna be doing sales with clothes? Or are you gonna be selling?
I haven't quite decided as yet. I have different ideas in my head in regards to what I want to do. I thought about clothes, but then there's everybody selling clothes everywhere, and most of them selling the same things, and I don't really like that. So that's what I originally wanted to do, but then now I'm thinking of other ideas. I don't want to really put my ideas out there just yet until I get stuff accomplished, but it probably won't be in sales as much.
All right. So is there anything that they need to know about you now, Yanique? All right. So if they was to ask, who is Yanique? Let's hear, who is Yanique?
Yanique is a comedian. Listen, people don't know this side of me. Them only say Yanique at parties.
Mm-hmm.
People don't really know me. The only people that can tell you about me are people that really, really know me, come to my house, know me, hang out with me. Me, that idiot. Me is a big old idiot. Like, I clown. I joke around. I'm very humble and grateful. I'm a very nice person. I think sometimes people take my kindness for my weakness. And I'm very straightforward, very loyal. And I'm down to earth.
Okay. All right. So
and I love to help.
We've been talking to Yanique now for the last hour or so. So if you never know Yanique, now you get to know her a little bit. You understand she's touring, and you know, if I'm on, I would say whoring, but you're not, guys. So you're just living your best life, as they say.
Living my best life.
Living your best life, yeah. So the next time they will see you is when?
Okay, so I'll be at Tropics. I'm not really hosting Tropics. But here in Orlando, it would be the 23rd and the 24th. The weekend of I think it's the 15th and the 16th, I'll be in Dallas, Texas.
This month?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hosting a 2-day event. It's Euphoria Weekend. It's Dallas Lit Squad's event.
Okay. And then you're forward back in Orlando now. And what you have anything in May, or was that May?
May, I can't think of May. I have stuff in July, August.
So May right now we need bookings for May.
Yes.
Okay.
We need bookings.
We need
for
bookings in May, right? So we need the first caller call in, you get our book. The first caller you can book Yanique right now the low price. We're gonna talk after the year, is it? Me gonna be our manager right now. So if you want Yanique book for your event,
I think
you
we
call
need a
in
manager for real.
and we can get it happen. You can hire Shirley. Shirley's a very stern person. She don't give nobody no leeway, no break, or nothing at all. She cuss all the time.
Have a conversation.
She cuss all the time and hey, think me no. But I joke. Shirley, if you listen, I joke with you. But like Mr. People talking to Yanique, follow her up on social media. She's trying to get her TikTok up, so whenever she feel like she want to put it out there, you watch it. There was a question why you deleted the video, but you don't tell us already.
Yes.
Significant other person at the time.
Personally, I didn't see anything wrong with the video because the same way I dance in the video is the same way I dance when I'm out there. But you know,
to be respectable.
Yeah.
Keep a peace.
I took it down.
Keep the peace in life. All right. And tell us your favorite song right now. What's your favorite song? You said Skilly, so
I've enough, but I love Massacre song, Moments. That's one of my favorite right now. Like go down there. All about the folk song them. Any song I can dance to, I can wear my body to.
And those are reggae dancehall rhythms.
Yes.
So the spice rhythm is a rhythm, yeah. So that people should love the sexual movements of music. Yeah. That sound of dancehall. All right. So people have been talking to Yanique. It's Pillow Talk. It's each and every Monday night. You log in. You know if you find Yanique, check out on social media. You know if you find
IG.
you know if you find Pillow Talk, still got representing Gold Star. I will see Yanique at the 23rd of the month.
See you there.
Top ranking is all right. That's
Yeah.
it, top ranking, yeah. And then Stinger Party again. I will see Yanique. She's alongside
Lemon Drop,
Powering Up, and Tropics. You say
Tropics,
yeah, I understand.
and Euphoria Weekend.
Euphoria Weekend, and so you don't know. Bellevue, big up yourself. Is Ira Dexter Dobbs May the 14th. Demo, big up yourself. Plush, done was June 24th at the Unity Event Centers. Like Mr. People, Pillow Talk. We had a great guest tonight. Is Yanique. Follow her up on social media. She can dance, she can move, and she will block you if you fuck around. You hear that?
Yeah, don't come feel like someone can disrespect me.
Yeah, nobody do them something else.
No.
She good in life. You hear that?
Production.
Big up yourself.
Stop it.
Like, subscribe. You don't know it go. Like, subscribe. Pillow Talk each and every Monday night. Share. Shelly, big up yourself. You don't know.